Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to video number 8. So may I check? Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay, so just give me a question that you want me to recap from the classroom questions. Question number
9.
Question number 9. Can you read out for me, please?
Square root 7 plus 5 over square root 7 plus square root 3.
That's question number
9.
Okay, so we have two surds on the bottom, and the rule for rationalizing the denominator is to multiply it by itself, with one exception. And the exception is from this plus must change into a minus. What we do to the bottom, we must do to the top. Okay. Now, let's multiply them out. Okay. So we have root 7 times by root 7. What's root 7 times by root 7? Just 7. We have root 7 times by minus root 3, which will give you minus root 21. Why is it minus root 21? Because the root 7 can go inside that root sign and get multiplied together. Minus root 21. Then we have plus 5 times by root 7. That will give us plus 5 root 7. Okay, and next we have plus 5 times by minus root 3. So that will give you one important thing to remember: if you have a number multiplying a surd, the number cannot go inside the surd. Surds can be absorbed within surds, but not the other way around. Okay, so that's the top part. The bottom part, put some brackets there. Root 7 times by root 7 will give you 7. Root 7 times by minus root 3 will give you minus root 21. Because the 7 and the 3 become 21 inside the surd and the minus outside. Next, plus root 3 times by root 7 is
plus root 21.
Plus root 3 times by minus root 3 will give you just minus 3. When you multiply a root by itself, it gives you just the number. Root 3 times by root 3 will just give you the number inside, which is 3. Because you've got a plus times by a minus, that will give you the minus sign. Because root 3 times by root 3 will give you root 9. Yeah. Root 9 simplifies down to root 3. To 3. Okay, so let's do some simplifying now. So what happens to these two? So I have a minus root 21 and the opposite plus. They get eliminated because they're opposites. Then 7 take with 3. Don't rush it and ask me a hard question. 7 take with 3.
4.
4. Mashallah, she managed to get it right first time. 4. Okay, so let's have to do the top part. We have 7 minus root 25 plus 5 root 7 minus 5 root 3. Is there anything we can do with the top part? Is there anything? That's a prime number. That's a prime number. That's not prime, but it's got no square numbers in there either. Can't pull anything out from there. And that's a prime number. What do you think we do to the top? Just leave it as it is. Okay. One more question, Smir. One more question from the examples, Smir. Which question are we doing?
Do question number 13.
Okay, right. Smir, can you just put it to the camera just a little bit? Turn the camera a bit towards me. A little bit. Is that it? Yeah, got all that? Okay, question number?
13.
Okay, where's question number 13? Let's have a look.
4 square root 2 plus square root 5.
Okay, right. Are we happy with all the early ones?
Yeah.
Done those? Number 13?
Yes.
4 root 2.
4 square root 2.
4 root 2.
Plus root 5 over 4 root 2 minus root 5.
Okay, sorry about that. Screw on attack there. Right, next. Look at the bottom. We multiply it by the bottom. With one exception. The exception, Smia, is what?
You have to change the minus into a plus.
Okay, on the top we have to multiply, we do the bottom.
You do it to the top.
The same on the top. Okay, put the brackets around it, otherwise you might get a bit confused and do something else. Okay, right. On this side. Okay. We have 4 root 2 times by 4 root 2. That gives us what? What's 4 root 2 times by 4 root 2? 4 times by 4 is 16. Root 2 times by root 2 is 2. 16 times by 2 is?
32.
Okay. Next we have 4 root 2 times by root 5. The root 2 times by root 5 will give us root 10. And then 4. So that will give us?
4 root 10.
Okay. Next we have plus root 5 times by 4 root 2. Root 5 times by root 2 will give you root 10 again.
10, yeah.
And 4 on the outside.
4 root 10.
And then we have root 5 times by root 5. When you multiply root by itself, it gives you the number inside.
5.
Just gives us 5. We have 4 root 2 times by 4 root 2. 4 times by 4 is 16. Root 2 times by root 2
It's
is
just 2.
2. 16 times by 2 is another 32. Okay. Now this item times it by the last one. So 4 root 2 times by root 5. The root 2 times by the root 5 gives us root 10. And the 4 times by root 10 is simply 4 root 10. This middle item now. So root 5 times minus root 5 times by plus root 2 gives you minus root 10. And we got a 4 at the front of it, minus 4 root 10. Now we have minus root 5 times by plus root 5. Minus root 5 times by plus root 5 will give you minus 5. Because root 5 times by root 5 is 5. And the minus 1 times by the plus 1 will give you minus. Okay, so we need to do some simplifying and then we finish. Then everybody can go home and I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Okay, right, let's have a look. What can we get here? We've got 32 and 5. What's 32 at 5?
37.
Okay, what's 4 root 10 at 4 root 10?
8 root 10.
Okay, Samia, what's 32 minus 5?
27.
Okay, so what's plus 4 root 10 and minus 4 root 10?
Cancel.
It gives us nothing. So what we left on the bottom? That. What we left on top is that. Has the bottom number been rationalized? Yes, it has. Now, is there anything further we can do that? Well, you can't really factorize these two together. And that's it, it's done. That's the end of the question. Okay, folks, for those of you who watched videos 1 all the way to videos 8, you're champions. Hopefully now you can be masters of Surds, a topic that most students hear the name when they run for the door. Parachutes are on and they're going to jump out the windows. Okay, now you should be able to master it at your own pace at home. Go through these videos 1 all the way to 8, to master the topic of Surds. Okay, any further questions you have or any other videos you would like, feel free to drop me a message on www.one-to-one-tutor.co.uk. You can send me an email from there. Okay, until our next video, have fun with maths, enjoy, and see you in the next video. Okay, right.